back in the Odyssey, Prodigy, little mama wanna suck and just swallow me, whack ties.
Welcome to the Check-In Report. I am your humble host, True and Livin', and today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, we are here talking about none other than the Brick Lady.
Live on Nigga News 9.
Welcome. Make sure you get settled in. Make sure you get yourself some popcorn. Get yourself a little chicken cutlet sandwich, make up some hot tea. We're here to go in on a tether. Because make no mistake, this woman is a tether. This woman preyed on the emotionalism and the sensitivities of foundational black women. And what did she do? She scammed them. And we're going to get to the simps as well. She scammed a lot of simps. She scammed a lot of, hotep dudes. The black woman is the queen, Mother Earth. God of the world. The black woman is the God of the world. She scammed a lot of you sensitive dudes, a lot of you simp dudes, but we have to focus on the foundational black woman that the foundational black woman that this tether, Roda Osman, affectionately known as the Brick Lady. I call her Brick Bay. Brick Bay. That's the name that I gave her. I gave her Brick Bay. But she is now on the run. By the way, run, Rhoda, run! Run, Rhoda, run! Did I hit my warning? Let me hit my warning. Warning. Roda Osman is on the run, the Brick Lady. She has been charged with felony theft by deception. It has already been deemed by Houston Police Department that this woman is a low-down, dirty scam artist, And, she has a history of scamming people. We talked about that before, how she scammed people before. She's dealing with charges in different states. I think she has some charges in Minnesota. She has some charges in different, places where this woman has been a scam artist. She's known for it. People know her for this. But let's get to the the news report. This is on the way of Shade Room. And shout out to Shade Room. They were the ones who broke this whole Brick Lady thing, and now you see them, they're posting things against this woman. At first they were posting things for her, now they're posting things against her. I see Sinclair has checked in. Salute to Sinclair. Let me hit the warning for Sinclair. Warning. I see Sinclair's checked in. But let's get to the news report here, where they was talking about how Roda Osman was on the run, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play that.
That brings us here to Houston Police Headquarters today. We got alerted earlier today that Miss Osman, that Brick Lady, was planning to surrender and turn herself in because she's wanted for theft in Harris County. We were contacted by the new Black Panther Nation and Quanell X because... Now,
let's stop right there, because we got some new developments on this thing. On this whole kerfluffle with Brick Lady, the Brick Lady, Roda Osman. Do you know that this woman, this individual, tried to contact the Black Panther Party, the new foundational Black Panther Party? This is the same woman that was trying to demonize black men. This was the same woman trying to throw an innocent black man in jail. This is the same. Let me stop calling her a black woman, because this is an African woman. This is not a foundational black woman. This is an African woman, aka a tether. This is the same African woman that tried to put a black man in jail for something that he didn't do. What did she say that the black man did to her? Hit her upside the head with a brick. go upside the head with a brick. We have determined that to not be true. This scam artist, this low down, dirty human being tried to contact the new Black Panther Party to negotiate her surrender. Can you believe that? And you know, she didn't even show up to do business with the foundation, with the Black Panther Party. Sinclair says, like, subscribe, turn on that notification, join the chat, share the content, comment in the comment section. That was a warning. Warning. Sinclair was giving you a sharp warning. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But this individual, Roda Osman, tried to contact the new Black Panther Party, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. You know, not so long ago when this whole thing started, this woman was a feminist. She wanted to be a feminist, and I am on the side of the feminism, and she was waving the flag of LGBT and all of these things, but now she wants to link up with the new Black Panther Party. Roda. By the way, run, Roda, run! Listen, you are a scam artist. Why are you trying to scam the Black Panther Party with your nonsense? Just turn your black African tether behind in. You committed a crime, Roda. You committed a felony theft by deception. You deceived those people. You made those people think that you got hit upside the head with a brick. The lie test determined that that was a lie. You ran around giving people the flim-flam. You lied to the cops. The cops was on you. The cops was trying to get the information. They was trying to work with you. You giving the cops fake numbers. You not returning their calls. You being untruthful. Lying about what happened to you. Trying to throw an innocent man in jail. And we're going to get to her comments about this post, because she did write a comment after she did put her page on private, not to mention. She's put her page on private, if you don't know. Sinclair says she tried to frame Omar from the Maserati. Yeah, she's trying to frame people. You know, whoever's gonna fit there. Omar, you know, she's talking about an Olan Douglas. Olan Douglas did this to me. Olan Douglas put hands on me. But we determined that to be a lie. We determined that to be false. But let's get back to this report with this newscaster was saying. Let's get back to it.
He was contacted by her for help and to arrange the surrender. So it was our understanding that was supposed to happen at 3:45.
Keep in mind that this was the same African tether woman that was demonizing black men. This is the same African tether woman that was demonizing foundational black men as evil, as domestic violence perpetrators, as the most evil men on the planet. The black woman is the most unprotected individual on the land. This was the narrative that this woman was running with. But here she is trying to run to the new Black Panther Party for some protection. She's running to the new Black Panther Party for a cloak of, protection or whatever. I don't know what she's trying to do. She's just a scam artist. Whatever side she can fall on and benefit from, whether it's the LGBT side, whether it's the feminist side, whether it's the black nationalist side, whatever she could fall on and benefit from to get some cloak of protection, that's what she's going to run to. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm saying. Because when this whole thing happened, when she allegedly got hit in the head with a brick, she tried to run to the side of the feminists. She tried to run to that side. And then, a lot of details started coming out, and a lot of women was, challenging her story. So she was like, let me fall back off the feminist side. Let me go rock with these simps, these simps that believe my story, the sea moss gold, the black woman, Mother Earth, and the black woman is God. Let me run to their side. Maybe they're simp on me, throw a couple coins in my Cash App. That's what she was hoping for. That's what she was looking for. So she ran over there. And then, they wasn't rocking with her. They wasn't rocking with her. So now she's running to the side of the Black Panther Party. I want the Black Panther Party to officially renounce this woman and tell Roda Osman to turn your African tether behind in. You will not receive protection from the Black Panther Party. Okay. Sinclair says, please tell me they didn't fall. I hope they didn't fall. Sinclair. They from what the newscaster was saying, he was saying that they were negotiating, they were talking, they were hoping that they met up. They was hoping that she would meet up with them so they could have her turn herself in. She never turned herself in with the Black Panther Party. I am praying and I am hoping that the Black Panther Party are not hiding her or not working in collaboration with her. This is not a woman that you should stand by to. They need to do their due diligence and do their research. This woman is a scam artist. This woman has no love for black men. I played the video. I don't know if you've seen it before, Sinclair, but I played a video where she was absolutely disgusting to a foundational black woman. Absolutely disgusting. I played it. It's in one of my videos, in one of my lives. She was staying at a hotel. The hotel had a problem with her, with something going on in the room. I forgot what it was. Right? So she's arguing with the hotel staff, and then a foundational black woman comes out. So she's arguing with the foundational black woman. She called that foundational black woman all type of racial epithets. She called her the C word. She called her the B word. She called her all types of things out of her name. The Black Panther Party should not stand with this woman whatsoever. I don't care about her complexion. She wasn't rocking with black men 3-4 months ago when this whole thing happened. She wasn't rocking with black women when she was cursing at them in the hotel and calling them all out of their name and all types of racial epithets. This is an African woman that has no ties to foundational black people that live in the United States. She has no ties to them. She has no ties to them. This is a scam artist. This woman is a scam artist, and she needs to go to prison. Let's get back to the story. Let's get back to the report here.
Today, you can see right now that time has passed, and as we arrived here at Houston Police Headquarters,
we got 5 people in here. I don't have 5 likes. I need 5 likes right now. That was a warning. Warning. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get back to it, though.
Today, we got another alert that Miss Osman, Brick Lady, is a no-show. She
Run, Rhoda, run!
decided to not surrender. I spoke with Candace Matthews, part of the new Black Panther nation, and she told me that they had an agreed meeting location today. They were supposed to.
So they agreed. The Black Panther Party agreed to meet up with her to negotiate her terms of surrendering.
Be meeting with Brick Lady and then bringing her here for the surrender at Houston Police.
She never showed up.
But they say she didn't show up. She didn't provide an So that brings us here to Houston Police Headquarters today. We got alerted earlier today that Miss Osman, that Brick Lady, was planning to surrender and turn herself in.
Absolutely ridiculous.
And Candace Matthews tells us that this is really the first time that something like this has happened. People reach out to them often. We are usually aware when they
absolutely ridiculous.
And sometimes, they do arrange for surrenders and then tell the media. And
so she never showed up to to surrender herself. She never. So practically right now, and we got 6 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button. That is a warning. Warning. But she never showed up to bring herself in. You know, she's on the run right now.
Provide comments in person. So we were expecting exactly that to happen here at HPD today. But again, a little bit weird. Something changed. We don't know what changed. And so now...
I really hope that the Black Panther Party are not hiding this woman. Please do not help this clown. Do not help this scam artist. Do not sully the great name of the Black Panthers by hiding this scam artist, this woman who never looked at herself as a black nationalist or a black, a person that stands on the side of black people and power to the people. This woman never identified at that. She never identified at that. She never identified as that. Do not support this woman. She's a scam artist.
Brick Lady remains on the run. She appears to have gone private on Instagram. We have not been able to successfully reach her explanation. And Candace,
we're gonna get to her comments. We're gonna get to her comments. She did write. She did write in this. Let's get to that real quick. She did write in this. Because that was a post. She did write in this post. She put a comment in here. Let's get to her comment. This is her comment. This is what she wrote in the comment section there. We got 7 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button. That is a warning. That is a warning. Warning. That was a warning. We got 7 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button. But this is her comments on the Shade Room post. Let's get to her comments, My name is not Brick Lady. That's what she started off with. My name is not Brick Lady. The abuse never stops. My name is Rhoda.
Live on Nigga News 9.
My name is Rhoda. I am the victim. She's calling herself a victim. I was harmed. I never harmed anyone but Olin Douglas. She's still trying to put this innocent black man in jail. Right here, I don't know if you see it, Sinclair, Olin Douglas. She's still trying to put this Olin Douglas in jail. This man ain't did nothing to her but throw a water bottle at her oval-shaped head. That's all he managed to do. But Olin Douglas harmed me. Social media harmed me. Blogs harmed me. HPD has harmed me. They tried to help you. You was giving them fake numbers and trying to dodge them when they was asking you tough and real questions. I have been abused and re-victimized. Now she's claiming she's re-victimized. And now I'm being held to a level of scrubby that is dangerous to all. If you get hit over the head, remember, every detail or felony, well, only if you're a dark-skinned woman. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Rhoda, you never got hit by a brick. The camera determined that was a lie. What happened was you got in a car with some dude. The dude told you that your body was botched. You're shaped like a beanbag. That's what he told you. He told you had a botched BBL. That's what he told you. And then y'all had an argument in the back seat. Y'all proceeded to come out of the car. He threw a water bottle at you. You're claiming that the man hit you upside the head with a brick with a Bob to build a brick. That never happened. You know. Turn that laugh track off. Turn that off. Let's get back to her quote. If you get hit over the head, remember, every detail or felony will only if you're a dark-skinned woman. This is disgusting. I'm not on the run. Everyone is trying to extort me for money. Oh, like you extorted everybody else for money? Like you scammed everybody else for money? That you did all of this deceivious, felony theft by deception? I mean, it seems like you extorted the people that you extorted. I guess they're trying to extort you. Oh, that's interesting. I am trying to find a proper lawyer to surrender with. I look forward to my day in court. We all look forward to your day in court. I hope they throw the book at you. To fight these BS claims in retribution from Officer Thornton for reporting her for misconduct. Again, I look forward to my day in court. This is what she wrote on the Shade Room. Absolutely ridiculous. This woman seems like, she wants to go out with a lie. Is what I'm hearing here. She wants to go out with a lie. She doesn't want to, be an honest person and say, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. I scammed you. I took advantage of you. I preyed on you guys' emotionalism, your sensitivities. I know that a lot of women have dealt with domestic violence and domestic abuse, and I preyed on you guys. I took advantage of your feelings. I took advantage of the hurt that a lot of you women have felt. And I apologize. She didn't want to take the high road. She wants to go down with the Titanic, ladies and gentlemen. That's what she wants to do. Now let's return to that fateful night. let's return to that fateful night that she got hit by this magical brick that never, we never seen it. We never, it never hit her in the head. Shout out to Reese. I see Reese is checked in. Salute to Reese. I'm gonna hit the warning for you real quick. Warning. Yeah, man, but it's crazy. Reese says that laugh track genuinely freaked me out. We are filming this in front of a live studio audience, Reese. I don't know if you know that. That's why we got the laugh track tonight. But let's go to that fateful night where she got hit by this magical brick. Let's play this video. Now, I want you to look at this. Look at this. I'm not playing the audio because she was in the club. But notice how she has on... Hold on. Notice how she has on that mask. Notice how she has that mask on. Hold on. Let me put that mute back on. Hold on. Notice how she has that mask on. She has that mask on. Look, the whole time. Had that mask on. Would it be safe to say that she had that mask on because she was trying to hide that, that big lump on her head? Would it be safe to say? A lot of people have said that, she got, she put some type of injection in her face. Now, let me ask y'all this. Why is she in the club with a mask on? And it's not no COVID mask. She got a full-on shiesty mask on. Look at her. Very peculiar that you're wearing this mask and then all of a sudden 5-10 minutes later you're outside and you got hit by this magical brick. This magical brick that nobody's seen. The cops have already deemed you as a lying tether. They already have deemed you that because they said that they looked at the video footage and you never got hit by a brick. You lied about the brick. You lied about all of the stuff that you had in the report. You lied about it. But you're in this club and you're wearing a mask. Very interesting that you're wearing a mask in the club. Now let's go to this.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watch and they don't give a fuck. Yeah.
This is like the the cursing version. I thought they had the curses out on this. But yeah, this is where she had this is where she allegedly got hit by the brick. And she's just, you know, yelling and gallivanting and talking about she got hit by the brick. Like, look at this. Look at this. And notice, like, it just, like, honestly, to me, if you ask me, I think that she put some type of injection in her face. That's what I think. I think that she put some type of injection, some type of, you know, something in her face to do that. Yeah, Sinclair saying it right there. Sinclair saying a botched Botox. I believe that too. I think it was some type of botched Botox. I think it was some type of either a botched Botox or some type of let's say an allergic reaction. Let's say an allergic reaction. She had a reaction to something, you know, chemical. Maybe she ate some peanuts or something. Maybe she ate some cashews or some almonds. And it bloviated her face. Maybe that was the cause. Has anybody looked into this woman's medical records? Does she have any allergic reactions? That's what I'm thinking it was. But, you know, she's gallivanting, talking about black men, and black men did this to her. They hit her upside the head. Oops, upside the head with a brick. The police have determined that to be a lie, Rhoda. Run, Rhoda, run! It's no more gallivanting. It's no more you lying on black men. Shame on you, Rhoda, for running to the to the new Black Panther Party. Look at her. Look at her in the club. She had a full-on mask on. Now, for me, that just screams that you were hiding something that night. You were hiding something. You were wearing that mask. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, it was still hot outside. It wasn't like how it is today, like where it's cold everywhere, where we're dead in the middle of winter. No, it was still 80 degrees, 70 degrees outside. Notice, look at what everybody's wearing. Hold on, let's go back to it. Look at what everybody's wearing. Look at what everybody's wearing, even outside. Look at what she's wearing outside. Notice she took the mask off outside, right? Why you keep the mask off? Look at what everybody's wearing, though. It's a hot day out there. Look, short sleeve shirts. Everybody got on short sleeve shirts. Nobody has a big jacket on. Why are you wearing a shiesty mask in the club? 70-degree weather. And you want us to believe just 5-10 minutes later that you go outside and then this magical brick hits your face. We're not buying it, Rhoda. We're not buying it. You're on the run now. And I hope when the police grab you, listen. Listen, I hope they, you know, I just hope they, you know, they put the metal steel bracelets on you. That's what I hope. I hope they slap the steel bracelets on you. You know, I want to see Rhoda get at least 3 to 5. She got to get at least 3 to 5. I don't want to hear nothing about no probation. I don't want to hear nothing about no bullet. You know, her doing a year or something like that. This woman needs to sit down for 3 to 5 years. I want her making license plates. I want her, you know, I want her to deal with some woman putting a Snickers bar on her pillow late night. You know? You know, got to keep Bertha off her back. I want this woman keeping her beverages cold in the toilet. That's what I want for Roda Osman. Cause you scammed black women. You scammed them. You took advantage of them. You did all of these foul things. What is this right here? Hold on. Look. Is this right here? Hold on. Oh, this was the version of let me play this version. Hold on. I think this is the version where it's not where she wasn't cursing in this one. Yeah. Let's play this one.
Just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watch and they don't give a
Live on nigga news
This
9.
man hit me, he grabbed a rock and he hit me in my
See? Now listen to her. Listen to her. Listen closely to her. First it was a brick, then it was a rock. She just lied right then and there trying to explain the story. First it was a brick, then it was a rock. Listen.
Freaking all these black men just watch, and they don't give a.
He threw a brick. Hold on.
In my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a. Yeah.
Listen.
This man hit me. Grab the rock.
Grab the rock. She said he grabbed the rock. Now she's talking about he grabbed the rock. First it was a brick. Now it's a rock. Get your story together, Rhoda.
And it hit me in my face, and I would have given him my number.
Then you said he hit you in the face because he wouldn't give you the number. The lie detector test determined that to be a lie as well, Rhoda.
Warning.
The cops are coming, Rhoda. They're coming for you. The lie detector determined that was a lie. They looked at the surveillance tape and they said, you know what, this is a lying tether. This woman has a history of lying, taking advantage of people's emotionalism and sensitivity and generosity. She has a history of it. And when they looked at the surveillance tape, I should have had that report pulled up. They said that she was sitting in a car, right? Some car with some dude and her friends. They were in a car. Some type of argument came out. They all came out the car. They had a little argument. She gets hit with a water bottle. It was a water bottle. Not a brick, not a rock, but a water bottle, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, let me get to this chat real quick. Sinclair says, wasn't it an Uber driver? Exactly. Reese said, oh snap, I just got an ad. Yeah, you know, I'm monetized, you know. Listen, man, I'm moving on up to the east side. I'm moving on up, man. I got monetized today. Listen, man, I'm about to get the high rise. Moving on up. Just got monetized today. You're gonna be seeing a lot of ads now. But nah though, that's crazy though. But Sinclair says, wasn't it an Uber driver who wanted her number, then a trafficker, Uber driver, then Olan from the Maserati? Which is it, Rhoda? Exactly. She's been throwing it on all these different people. It was the Uber driver. It was some type of sex trafficker. It was the Olan Douglas. Who was it, Rhoda? Who was it? You've been lying, and now your lies are catching up with you, Rhoda. That's the reality of the situation. Your lies have caught up with you, and the police they're not rocking with you. They have already deemed you a liar. GoFundMe has already taken down the page. They have already deemed you a lying a tether. There's no coming back from this. No more GoFundMes. No more GoFundMes, no more fundraisers, no more scamming people. No more scamming people off of their emotionalism and their generosity. No more doing that, Rhoda. You're going to have to find another way to pay for your botched BBLs, okay? No more using people's emotionalism and sensitivities to pay for your botched BBLs. That's over. Let's get back to it, though.
Hey, all y'all just watch. You don't see it.
Sinclair says she's got more stories than the Bible. Yeah, because she's been switching up this whole time. She can't stick to a story. And the police realize that she can't stick to a story. Her stories have bounced all over the place. She's at 1 minute she's saying this happened. Next minute she's saying this happened. You know? And I think the police, they picked up on it. After a while, the police picked up, like, she keeps changing her story. And then we look at the surveillance tape. They finally look at the surveillance tape and they say, well, none of the stuff that she said in this story, in this report, is true. All of it's fake. All of it's false. She's just a scam artist.
Man, I'm gonna be a man.
Look at that look.
And that's another thing, you know. She preyed on a lot of simps. A lot of simps fell for it. A lot of men with the, oh, she's the Mother Earth. The black woman is God. The Mother Earth. A lot of them fell for the sensitivities. They fell for it. Line and sinker. Shout out to Eco. He says she about to get hit with the book next. Exactly. She's getting hit with the book now. They're gonna throw the whole bookshelf at her. The whole. Emar Rose says, make her pick up trash and make license plates, then send her home to scam Africa. Yo, and that's the thing, you know. No disrespect to people from Africa, but we understand that that does happen. There's, you know, that a lot of scams happen there. A lot of scams happen there. And there is a scam culture, respectfully, in Africa. It does happen. You know, it happens in different places. It happens in India, happens in Africa, it happens in these places where scamming is almost like a culture. It's almost like a culture in these places. And then you have, you know, respectfully, you have immigrants that come here and they think that they could get over on foundational black people. They think that they could get over on people's generosities, their sensitivities, their emotionalism. They think they could get over on these people. And then you have a situation like this with Rhoda, the Brick Bay. But I agree with you, Imad. I want her making license plates as well. You know what? I want her in a small cell, a small musty cell with some 300-pound woman taking a dump right next to her while she's sleeping. Right? I want her in a small cell with a woman like that, and I want her when she goes to the cafeteria, I want her keeping her beverages cold in a toilet. I want her keeping her beverages cold in a toilet in a cell. While women are menstruating, while women are pooping and pissing, I want her keeping her beverages cold in that dusty, disgusting toilet. That's what I'm wishing for Rhoda. That's what I'm wishing. Because she took advantage of people. Burnt orange jumpsuit. Shout out to Iman. Shout out to Iman Roll. You know? You want to see her in that orange jumpsuit. I don't knock you. I do too. I want to see her in that jumpsuit as well. Shout out to Sinclair. She says, like, subscribe, turn on that notification, join the chat, share the content, comment in the comment section. That was a warning. Warning, 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 warning. Sinclair hit you guys with a warning. Salute. Let's get back to this video, though.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, what you gonna do? And I told all these men, like, yo, why this man got a brick on my face? And he's holding a brick, and all these is watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits.
You should listen to her story. It doesn't even add up. It doesn't even add up. It doesn't even add up. Think about it. When she was in front of all those guys, when she was in front of all those guys, right? And she said, oh, the guy hit me with a brick. And all of them said, oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. All of them would say, what do you want us to do? I never seen it. They were saying, what do you want us to do? Because they never saw the whole thing when it happened. They never seen none of it. They never saw that whole thing go down. She just pops up out of the darkness, you know, with this huge lump on her head. And she's talking about, oh, you guys, you stood there and you didn't do nothing. You looked while this black man did this demonic black Negro did this to me, and you didn't help me. There was no saving grace. Rhoda, you're a liar. Sinclair says she has a long criminal history. She does. She's been scamming in Minnesota. She's been scamming all over Texas. She has multiple GoFundMe accounts, different places. She's also dealing with a domestic violence charge this year. This year. She's dealing with a domestic violence charge from this year. Emot says she would be so pretty if she just STF you. Her and Amanda Seales suffer from the same illness. I'm going to be honest with you, Emot. I totally disagree. Totally disagree. This is a sloppy bitch, respectfully. She's built like a bean bag. She's built like a bag of dirty laundry. I don't think she's pretty. I don't think, I think that, when you look at, when we talk about women, and respectfully, we have to take into character the person's personality, their morals, their character. And when I see her, when I hear her talk, when I hear her laugh, she has a terrible personality. She has a disgusting character. This is the same woman who's disrespecting a foundational black woman in a hotel, calling her all out of her name, all type of disparaging things out of her name. This is the same woman who tried to scam a woman who dealt with domestic violence, who was dealing with domestic abuse while in relationships. This is a woman that has a terrible character. She's a terrible person, on top of being built like a dirty laundry bag. I don't find her attractive, respectfully. That's just my opinion. Iman says, so much squandered potential. Hey, listen, I disagree. Amanda Seales, I think Amanda Seales is an attractive woman. I agree with you on Amanda Seales. I had a crush on Amanda Seales. I remember when Amanda Seales was on MTV Jams. I don't know if you go back that far. I remember when she was on MTV Jams, and I had a crush on her back then. But as of recent years, this her opinions on things and how she, I'm not a fan of a lot of things that she says. I think she's a part of that coalition that that secretly hates black men. Respectfully, she's in that Jamila Hill. She's in that Jamila Hill. Jamila Hill, Amanda Seales. I might even put Angela Rye in there. They secretly got a little vendetta against black men. That's just my opinion, though. But Sinclair says he hasn't seen the botched BBL. It looks like 10 pounds of fat in a 3-pound sausage skin. Yo, Sinclair needs to do 30 to 40 minutes of stand-up. Sinclair, I want you to do 30. I want you to do. Hold on. I want you to do 30 minutes. I want you to do 30 minutes of stand-up somewhere, Sinclair. Sinclair's a comedian. Sinclair needs to do like 30, 40 minutes of stand-up somewhere. She's a comedian. But yeah, anybody that's seen her BBL is disgusting. Her BBL is absolutely atrocious. It looked like she got it done in a bathroom in the Bronx or something. She got one of those nasty looking, she got one of those BBLs that, you get cut up in an Atlanta Burger King. She got one of those types of BBLs. Absolutely disgusting. It doesn't look right. It just looks terrible on her body. Let's get back to the video though.
And they let that get in the court. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women?
Ema says Brick Lady in obsessful human being. Never seen the BBL. Yeah, you gotta see her BBL. I don't want to put that nasty thing on the screen.
Warning.
I don't want to see that nasty thing on the screen, to be honest. It looks disgusting. But yeah, look it up. You can look it up, her BBL. I mean, she put a page on private, but I'm sure there's pictures of it somewhere, yeah. I'm not showing that nasty thing, Ema. It looks disgusting. I don't want to see her disgusting doodle maker. She has a nasty looking doodle maker. She doesn't have one of those like nice round, well manicured like J-Lo's behind. Now see, if you said put a picture of J-Lo's behind up, I'm gonna put the picture up there. Put a picture of Megan Good's behind. I'm gonna put the picture up there. No, with no impunity. I'm gonna put it. I'll put a t-shirt. Put a t-shirt. Put the t-shirt of her behind on a t-shirt. Put it up here. No problem. But with her behind, I can't do it, man. She's built like a bag of dirty laundry. Sorry. No disrespect. I'm just saying that, I just don't like the BBL. But let's get back to it though.
Still, it's been 12 hours. I'm in the hospital. I'm getting discharged. I do have a concussion, so I gotta take it slow for a week.
She's claiming that she has a concussion. Did anybody ever see any type of medical records? Did anybody see any type of... Hey, salute to the person who just gave a donation, Iman. Salute to Iman. That's my first super chat of the night. Salute to Iman. Let me hit the warning for you.
Warning.
Salute to Iman for sending in that super chat. Salute to you. Yeah, I am monetized. They let a real one in the building. But yeah, listen. This woman is just a bad human being, man. She's just a bad human being. But has anyone seen any of her medical records? That's a question that I've been asking for a while, since the beginning of this whole kerfluffle of Brick Bay and her scamming scandal, if you will. Has anyone seen any medical records? Because, the medical records will tell you this woman, she was seen for a concussion, and this is what we found. These are the MRI. This was the X-ray, and this woman had significant damage to the skeletal tissue, and all. It would lay out a pretty big picture of what happened. Has anyone seen the medical records? I have not. I have not seen a medical record. And I also want to bring up this Kyara Davis. This is the woman, and I'm only alleging. I'm not saying that she had anything to do with the scam. I'm not a Natasha K. Allegedly. I don't know if she had anything to do with this, but I did notice that Kyara Davis was the one making these accounts. She was making these GoFundMe accounts in her name, saying, my friend Rhoda got hit in the head with a brick, yada, yada, yada. Please donate to this organization and donate to this fundraiser to get this woman help, and yada, yada, yada. I want to know if the police are looking into Kyara Davis. I believe that they should, because I seen all of these different, profiles of GoFundMe. I seen at least 2 or 3 profiles of it wasn't just one. A lot of people saw that the 40,000 GoFundMe. There was a 40,000 GoFundMe which they took down. I want to give a salute. Salute to GoFundMe for ripping that page down. But there was different pages where she had different GoFundMes. There was one that was 40,000, and there was another one that had a little bit less than that. It was probably like around $2,000 to $3,000. I'm hoping that they ripped that one down as well. But yeah, Kyara Davis, we need to look into her. The Houston Police Department needs to look into her as well. Absolutely, no doubts about it. It says partner in crime. Exactly. I believe that they were a partner in crime. I believe that they were, definitely a part of it. Allegedly. I'm not, I don't have any knowledge, but allegedly. Salute the Trenches. I see Trenches in the building. Let me hit the warning for you. Warning. Dr. Strange is in the building. Let me hit the warning for you. Warning. Yeah. It says first time viewer and supporter. I can't get the BBL/marble booty pic. Let me ask you a question. Why do you want to see her disgusting, deformed doodle maker? Why do you want to see it? Why do you want to see her doodle maker? Let me just ask you that. I'm laying it out for you that it looks deformed. I don't want to go in on her BBL. I don't want to go in too much because I don't want to go in too much on it. But I mean, it's out there if you want to see it. If you really want to see it, it's out there. You can find it. I don't know why you would want to see it, but it's out there. Her page is on private, but it's you can find it somewhere, I'm sure. It's because there's pictures of her twerking and all this other nonsense. Trisha says, I think she had 220,000 loans, 220,000 loans. I'm not too sure. I heard that that GoFundMe never gave her the money. So she never got the money from GoFundMe. She never got the money from them, which I want to salute GoFundMe for never giving this black scam artist, actually this African scam artist, any money. Salute to them for standing on business. Standing on business. We got 8 people in here. I need y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. That is a warning. Warning. That was a warning. But GoFundMe, they never gave her any of the money. They never gave her any of the money because they suspected that she possibly was a scam artist. They had suspected that she was a scam artist, so they never gave her any of the money. So that's what ultimately what happened there. Let's get back to this. Let's get back to this video.
Unfortunately, I don't have the kind of job that's gonna give me that kind of grade. So I still gotta mother. I still gotta teach. I still gotta work.
And that's the thing what she was doing with this video. What she was doing here was preying on the sensitivities of black women, the emotionalism of black women. She was praying because a lot of people can understand her story, right? Single black woman, you go out late night, you have a good time, you're dressed, to the T, you're a single black woman trying to make it in America. You go out, you get accosted, you get harassed, you get beat, downtrodden about this demonic black man. I mean, seriously, this black man, he came straight out of a Tyler Perry movie. He came straight out of a Tyler Perry movie. One of those antagonists. He had to be dark skinned, probably with a bald head. He just hated the sight of black women. He just hated the sight of them. I mean, that's what she was describing, that this, demonic black man did this to her. That's what she was describing. All through this, this whole thing, she was saying that some black man did this to her. Let's go back to it, though.
I really just want.
But I know a lot of women could understand the story because sadly, a lot of women have been through this. A lot of women have been through the domestic violence. They've been through the traumas and the trials and the tribulations of some man putting a hand on them. And my thing is this, Rhoda may not owe everybody an apology, but she definitely owes an apology to black men for lying on them, 2, to black women who felt sorry for you, who felt for you in this story, that had some type of emotional attachment to this story. You need to apologize to those black men and those black women that you scammed.
I want the best for everybody, and I don't know why people want to kill me. I can't even chew food the next week.
And notice, I want y'all to also notice how when this whole thing happened, she wasn't online like that. Like she wouldn't post pictures of her face and show like updates. Like it was like 1 week went by or 2 weeks went by, and then like all the swelling went down. Which makes me think this had to be I think this was an allergic reaction. I think it was an allergic reaction. Yeah, maybe she ate some peanuts. Maybe she had something that she was allergic to. It bloviated her face. Maybe I don't know. Maybe she had some type of dental work, like Sinclair said. Maybe it was some botched Botox work or something like that. And it bloviated her face. She tried to make it seem like some black man did this to her.
I had a vacation that I planned 6 months ago for my birthday.
And keep in mind, she's talking about a vacation. Do you hear this woman? I have a vacation. I'm supposed to go to Cabo Wabo next week. She's over here talking about a vacation. You allegedly got hit. See, like honestly, let's be real here. Let's be frank here. You allegedly just got hit in the head with a brick. Some demonic Negro came out of the shades and wanted to oppress you and did this to you. He gave you one of the most tragic nights of your life, supposedly. What you sitting up here talking about? A vacation? You want to go to the Virgin Islands? You want to go to the Bahamas or something like that? You want to go to Cabo Wabo, Cancun? That's what you're worried about? I'm supposed to go to vacation. The nerve of this woman, the absolute nerve of this woman. Let's continue.
I'm so afraid. Like, why do people want...
Iman says, no blood cuts or bruises. It had Jussie Smollett vibes from the jump. Exactly. I agree. It had the, from the jump, it had the Jussie Smollett vibe. She's from the cloth of the Jussie Smollett. She's from that cloth. She's from that Jussie Smollett cloth. She's from that family. She learned from the best of them. Dr. Strange says Olan, definitely not FBA vibes. Yeah, that could be like a Caribbean name. That sounds like a Caribbean name to me. Olan. At that party, it was a lot of African people there. There wasn't no FBA people there. If you heard anything about this story, it was like a lot of African people out there. It wasn't no black people. It wasn't no foundational black Americans out there. It was mostly like an African type of party. I think it was an African restaurant. It was an African party. It was all vibing out. This wasn't no FBA men there doing this. But she tried to perceive it as that. She tried to make it seem like it was just some black man doing this. That's what she tried to do there. Absolutely ridiculous. Sinclair says the guy bricked the only girl with the mask on when it was 100 degrees outside. Exactly. You got to see through the scam. It was 80, 90 degrees outside. hot day in Houston, Texas. You know how Houston is. Houston was hot. And the thing is, we could look it up online how hot it was out there that day. We could look it up. We could look in the almanac and see what, how hot it was outside in Houston, Texas that day. It was hot. It was hot outside. If you look at the video, everybody in that video is wearing a short sleeve shirt. Everybody's wearing a short sleeve shirt. Everybody's wearing like summer type of clothes. Everybody knows about that summer heat in the South. That summer heat in the South is no joke. That summer heat in the South is no joke. It gets hot out there. Dr. Strange says she want to go to DR and get a BBL update. Exactly. That's what I think as well. I think that she did this to probably pay some bills and to get some more work on that botched BBL. That's what I think. I think generally she wanted to get some work on that BBL and ultimately, get some work on that BBL and ultimately, pay some bills off, maybe get a car. That's what she was generally trying to do, in my opinion. Imat says Olan sound like her cousin from her dad's side. Exactly. I think there was a couple of co-conspirators, in my opinion. I think it was a couple of co-conspirators that I think that she's the culprit. I think that she's the mastermind, but I think that there was a couple of co-conspirators. Kyara Davis, allegedly, that's one of them. Kyara Davis is one of them. Whoever those men that she was in a car with, hypothetically, they could be them too. But the man is saying that he had nothing. Come on. I'm sure Olan is not going with her story. I'm sure Olan is saying, nah, that's not what had happened. He's not going with her story. Dr. Strange says Ethiopian or Somalian name, in my opinion. Yeah, it sounds like some type of a Caribbean or maybe African name. It doesn't sound like a foundational black man's name, in my opinion. Reese says, know some sense into her. You mean knock some sense into her? I mean, listen, man. She's a scam artist. She's a 110% scam artist. Iman says, not as hot as the Sahara. Listen, it was a hot summer day in Texas, in Houston, and she decided to go out there and scam. She decided to go out there and prey on people who, had some emotional attachment to domestic violence. And those are the people that I feel sorry for. I feel sorry for the black women that saw this story. Like, who cares about the simps? The simps that, thought that she was hot and felt sorry for her in some form or fashion. I don't care about that. What I care about is the black women, the foundational black women rather, that saw this and realized that this was something that they went through. They may have had a flashback. They may have had memories about a bad relationship where they were abused, taken advantage of, hit on, smacked, that dealt with real domestic violence. And they probably never told anybody. They probably had to go to the police to get some type of help. They probably are going through counseling, therapy, all types of avenues to get healing, spirituality, all types of avenues to get some type of healing. And they saw this story and they had an emotional attachment to it. And they dug deep into their pockets and they gave this woman money. Those are the women that I feel sorry for. I feel sorry for those women. I truly do.
But it hurt me so bad. I really love my community, and just to know that people hate me to this level, to this kind of level of violence.
Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely. But how do you guys feel about this story? Rhoda, the brick lady. Rhoda, listen. But before I get into my diatribe, run, Rhoda, run! Run, Rhoda, run. It's time to run, Rhoda. I don't know where you're at right now. I don't know if you're hiding out with Osama bin Laden. I don't know if you're hiding out with some of the FBI's most wanted. I don't know where you're hiding, Rhoda, but it's shine time. And I cannot wait for your day in court. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for them to pull up all the evidence that we have talked about on this channel. All of the things that we have brought to light, all of the grandstanding. I mean, I don't know if any of y'all have saw this video. Do you know this woman has a video where she actually lays it out what she does, how she likes to take advantage of people's perceptions and take advantage of people's emotionalism and sensitivities and use that to get some type of economical gain. She has a video on that. I played it on this channel. If you look at some of my lives, I played it. I also played another video where she had a whole nother commotion where she tried to get money from, where she claimed that some man had hit her. Some man had put a hand on her, beat her up, yada, yada, yada. This woman has a storied history. Just putting a button on this whole thing because we're going to close it out. But this woman has a storied history, a criminal past, a criminal history, rather, of scamming people. Taking advantage of people, using people for their emotionalism, their sensitivities. And this woman needs to go to jail. She needs to go to prison. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The judge needs to throw the book at her. There's no, in my opinion, there's no way around it because she's taken advantage of so many people. She has a history of the, maybe we could look past it if it was only one time. If it was only one time she did this, maybe a friend talked her into it. Maybe we could look the other way and maybe give her probation, maybe probation. But it's the fact that she's been doing this for years. This is learned behavior. And it is my theory. I have this saying where, listen, you can have a bad attitude because guess what? An attitude can be adjusted. An attitude can be adjusted. You can adjust an attitude. But when a person has a bad disposition in life, that's a problem because this is something that this person believes in. They believe in acting this way. They believe in this type of scamming culture. They believe in doing this. And that's my thing with this Rhoda. That's my thing with Rhoda. This is her disposition in life. She thinks it's okay to scam people. She thinks it's okay to take advantage of people. She laughs into people's faces about it. She's making a mockery of it. This woman needs to be brought to justice. Those are my thoughts. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think of the rebroadcast. I want to give a shout out to Sinclair. Let me hit the warning for Sinclair. Warning. Shout out to E-Mott. Shout out to Reese. Shout out to Dr. Strange. Shout out to E. Cole. Shout out to Trenches. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the rebroadcast. Shout out to all the mods. Everybody that checked in. Ultimately, closing this thing out, but ultimately, we have to bring people like this to justice. We have to bring people like this to justice. I don't know how many of you watched the Star Report. Shout out to Troy Terrain, one of the people that inspired me to start this channel. He talked about how we have to hold these tethers. If you don't know what I'm referring to as tethers are non-foundational people that try to, pass themselves as Black in America, that tries to pass themselves as foundational Black or try to pass themselves off as American when in all reality they're just immigrants that are just trying to fit in or trying to take advantage in some, or a person that's an immigrant that has come here and that's trying to associate rather, right? But And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with immigrants coming here, to want a better life. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with immigrants coming from another place that want to, strive for a better life and that want to work hard and strive for a better life. We champion that. But then you have people like Rhoda. People that want to come here and scam people. People that want to come here and try to get over on people. People like her that want to come over here and take advantage of people's generosity. That want to scam hardworking people that work hard for their money. We have to hold those people accountable. We have to hold those people to justice. Those people need to be brought to justice. Those people need to be brought to be prosecuted. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We can't just turn the other eye and just laugh and kiki. And we got 11 people in here, but I don't have an 11 likes. I need 11 people to hit that like button right now. That is a warning.
Warning.
Wait.
Warning.
Need y'all to hit that like button while y'all in here. Hit that like button. Shout out to Jadero. I see Jadero's in here. I see you checked in. Where you checked in at. All right. But we have to hold people accountable. We can't keep looking the other way when, tethers come to America and want to scam people. Because in reality, like I said, other cultures and other places of the planet, scamming is a culture. Scamming is a culture. It's a culture where, some people are from to get over on people, to take advantage, to deceive people, to make something look like it is, but it's really not. But, there's inner workings and people in the background making it look like it is, but it's really just a scam in disguise. There are people that are running these scams, tethers, that need to be called out, that need to be brought to the light. And that's what Rhoda is. That's what Rhoda represents. You can't just let her sashay around and just because, shout out to Iman. He was talking about her BBL. He wanted to see that. He wanted to see that doodle maker. He wanted to see that botch doodle maker. That thing looking like, 3-month-old cottage cheese back there, if you ask me. But, if we like what we like, But, people like her need to be brought to justice, man. I think that she's far beyond the point of a slap on the wrist. A slap on the wrist is not good enough. A slap on the wrist is something you give to somebody who makes a mistake once. Somebody may make a mistake. Maybe somebody talked her into scamming. That's what you do to somebody who does something once. This woman is a career criminal. And there should be no type of leniency. That's the word I'm looking for. Leniency. When it comes to her, no type of leniency. So I'm calling for the harshest of treatment. Max, I want 6 to 7 years. Realistically, 6 to 7 years. I'm looking for 6 to 7 years that she gets. Max time. That's what I'm looking for. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this story, whether it be in the rebroadcast, whether it be in the chat, man. Salute to all the mods. Salute to everybody that came in. Salute to everybody that's checked in today. I was monetized today. That is a warning.
Warning.
But salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody that came out tonight, man. I will see you guys on another stream, on another time, on another video with another topic. And wish you guys good night. We out of here, man. Toodles.
Repping the road, foreign daddies with my name on their toes. These daddies acknowledge me, honestly, put the seat back in the Odyssey. Prodigy, little mama, wanna suck and to swallow me, wax ties.
Welcome to the check-in report. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel today.